welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. First play looking to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Duron. Great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Let's it go quickly.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Defense loading up, and DBs here wanting to prevent the deep pass play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver grabs it.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And now the handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The senior tries to take a shot but overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They're going to run it. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. The shotgun running play call. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Same tailback, another carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. He keeps it on a design run. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. QB keeper all the way. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
4th down. The offense will go for it. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It is incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He pulls in the catch. A completion makes it 2nd down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what would be the final play of the 1st quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. He takes it at the 40. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the single back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's a toss play to the right. He's got room to run. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking for some space. It's Moffitt. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And completion makes it second and short. He'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The offense going with the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Touchdown, Bama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense not pressing this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. And they force the incompletion.
Oh, and he throws it back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. A short completion of the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Punt quickly.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Catch made on the left side. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Hands off to the left. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And at first down, they go right back to him. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, making a throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
They get the completion. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. You've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Auburn. Look out, whole different game now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Powering through a tackle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
In the backfield, it's Harris. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here we go on 4th down. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 21. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick catch over the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
That one moves the ball across the 40. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Designed quarterback run. Tremendous toughness here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obvious.
Chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Really positive yards here from this running back. He's able to pick up the first down. I guess the only knock would be he does step out of bounds. With the new college rules, of course, the clock will stop momentarily until the play clock starts on the next play, and then the clock will get started again. So just try to stay in bounds when you're working with a lead like this.
Here's that defense shifting again. That's a design quarterback keeper. Running with purpose. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Keeps it on the design run. Touchdown time. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Tough position here. 2nd and long from their 11.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Working clock with the ground game. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Trying to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Goal line formation for the defense. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for a no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.